Now today we will be seeing another method which is called Potometer method. Potometer method. Potometer method of measuring transpiration. Now, potometer means a device that measures the rate of water intake by a plant. Okay, the rate of water intake, at what rate the water is taken in. Okay, poto means poton means drink in Latin, and meter meter is measurement. Okay, meter means measure. Meter means measure. So we will here find here the rate of water intake for a stipulated time, a given time. What is the amount of water that is taken? Okay. So now how we will do that? For that we have one Ganong's potometer. There are many types of potometer, but the most known one is the Ganong's. Ganong's potometer. This one is the most known, Ganong's potometer. Okay, Ganong's potometer. Now, in Ganong's potometer, a twig of suitable plant is cut with a sharp knife, is fixed in an apparatus. Okay, that is the Ganong's apparatus, that is potometer. So, what is there? There is one apparatus. I am drawing the apparatus. Okay, and it is bent here like this. And we have to have a beaker here, and this beaker has to be filled with colored water. Okay, this beaker has to be filled with colored water. Now here, with the help of a cork, we have to tightly fix one plant twig. Only stem is there, see, it is obliquely cut. Okay, only stem is there, and a root is not present here. Root has not to be taken. Okay, stem has to be taken. So, and there is a scale here to measure the scale is there to measure the rate of absorption of water. Now there is one storage tank, that is the reservoir is there. Here one reservoir is there. Okay, one reservoir is there, it is connected here, and there is one knob here. Here is one knob here which will control the water. Okay, this reservoir contains water. This is also completely filled with water. The thing is there, we have to introduce a air bubble here. Air bubble. Air bubble. We have to introduce one air bubble here. And this is the stopcock, or you can say knob. This one is the reservoir. Now this is the, and there is one stand, you can say, to hold this. Stand is there. Okay, to hold this stand is there. Okay, now this is the entire setup. Okay, one tube, horizontal tube, then there is one structure like this, in which we have to fix the plant. Okay, the plant stem has to be fixed. Okay, no need to take the root. Now what is done now? This setup is now kept in the sunlight. Okay, and after that you will see that the air bubble which we have introduced here, okay, it is one very difficult job to introduce the air bubble, but it is introduced by taking it up out of the water, and some water is sucked in, some air is sucked in, then again it is dipped. Then there is one air bubble that is allowed to move. When it moves up to this level, okay, then we will see that after some times this air bubble will be moving further and further, further and further, and it will reach in 1 hour, suppose it is here. So the rate of transpiration we can very easily calculate. So this much of volume is used, volume of water is used from this initial position to this initial position. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I suppose it is here 4, fourth position, 40. So fourth position, 4 mm or whatever it is, suppose it reaches here. So we can easily find the amount of volume that has been absorbed, or you can say that has been given out or transpired. Okay, so some amount of water is being absorbed. So but this is the volume of water absorbed in 1 hour. So we can find out the rate. Okay, in hours this volume is absorbed. In second hour we can say this, it reaches here. Okay, in 2 hours it reaches here. So in 2 hours from here to here, this much volume of, suppose 10 cc is absorbed in 2 hours. Okay, here 5 cc, 4 cc or 5 cc, whatever, here in 2 hours it is taking 10 cc of water. So this way we can find out the amount of water that is being absorbed. Okay, actually potometer do not measure the water lost during transpiration, but measures the water uptake by the cut suit. Okay, this cut suit, whatever water is it is taking, that is the thing. Some of the water is used by the cell in carrying out other processes, you know that, for the manufacture of food. Okay, some water is used. So potometer should be made completely watertight, and the twigs should be cut obliquely, as I have told you, so that maximum water can be absorbed. So these are the things which you have to see. Now there are certain limitations also. What are the limitations? Limitations is limitations. Now what are the limitations? Number one, it is very difficult to introduce the air bubble. Introduction of air bubble is very difficult, not an easy task. Okay. Second thing, the twig may not remain fully alive for a long time. This twig, we have just cut one stem. Okay. So this twig is without root. So the twig may not live for long time. Okay, these are the difficulties. One more difficulty is there. Any change in the atmosphere, change in the air temperature, that is atmosphere, air temperature, any change in the air temperature will affect the position of air bubble. What does this mean? Suppose in first hour you see it will go from 1 to 4. In second hour it moves 6 measurements. Okay, in first hour it moves only 4 measurements. In second hour it may move up to 6 measurement. Why? Because there may be any change in air temperature. There can be any change in air temperature. So air temperature is high, more will be the absorption. So second hour, the more absorption you can see because temperature is high outside. Temperature is low, then the absorption is less. Okay. These are the some of the limitations of using the photometer. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.